नमस्कार, सीताराम, बंदगी साहिब, नववर्ष की शुभकामनाएं सबको. This is the National Broadcasting Network, Swarmilan Radio 91.1 FM. I am Sumita and it's my pleasure to be with my beloved audience once again. And today is a very special day because I have with me in studio some very special guests. Well, just recently in our country Trinidad and Tobago, we hosted two very important events. The first was the 6th centenary of Sant Kabir, and to celebrate this, an international conference was held which was hosted by Satya Kabir Nidhi, headed by Dharmacharya Mahant Devchand Das Ji Sahib, and Professor Harishankar Adesh was the chief advisor and patron of this conference. This lasted 3 days from the 5th to the 7th of January. And right after that, an international Hindi seminar or Antarashtriya Hindi Sangoshti was also hosted, this time by Antarashtriya Bharatiya Vidya Sansthan Incorporated, which was founded many years ago by Professor Harishankar Adesh, and this particular event lasted from the 8th to the 11th of January. And in studio with us now are two of our wonderful, very wonderful friends visiting our shows here in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm referring here to Dr. Madhurima Singh. First of all, Behan, Saheli, Dost, Hum Nafas, Hum Nawa. Nice to see you. Welcome back. Bahut khushi hui. I didn't know you were coming back. You didn't contact me. So it was the most pleasant surprise, first of all, and I have been flying high since I saw you a few days ago.
Thank you.
What do you have to say?
Thank you, सुमिता जी. आपकी यादें थी जो मुझे एक बार फिर यहाँ लेकर आई. आदेश जी का
आदेश
महाकवि आदेश जी का प्रेम और उनका आदेश, दो चीजें थी जो मुझे फिर से यहाँ आप सबके बीच में लाई. And
could you just give a brief English?
Yeah, so I'll just try because it's not my mother tongue. I can't speak that way. But let us and just forgive my mistakes if
Your English is fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. So I'm grateful for lovely winds which are blowing. I'm grateful for lovely rivers which are flowing as well as outside in the country. But the same way inside the loving and caring people of Trinidad.
You just sat there and wrote that, didn't you?
Yeah,
she was
I think
sitting there.
Somehow I was just trying to write some poetry in English, you know.
Yes.
So I'm grateful for the beautiful Caribbean moon who made me cheers. I'm grateful for the deep love of my friends and elders whom I'm going to leave tomorrow with tears.
Oh, how sweet.
So, I'm paying my regards to Mahakavi, Professor Harishankar Adesh, and Mrs. Nirmala Adesh, Guru Mataji, and Mahadev Chandas Ji, the Kabir. He is a saint of Kabir Pant. Love for actually, when I was seeing ocean from the river Fort George, where I have been last night.
Fort George, yes.
Last evening we were there. And I was just feeling, I was seeing the ocean, and I was seeing that I have seen oceans of devotions inside you. All people whom we met in the Kabir seminar, and the same as well as in the international seminar, the people of Antarashtriya Bharatiya Vidya Sansthan, the oceans of devotions. So many things that the ocean also
really alive.
Really.
Yeah.
As my realization, and I had met so many delegates from all over the world, just like so many, more than 10 countries. The delegates from there they were, and it's something new. Although the philosophies and all the things, the Indian culture, the literature, the ethical values, the philosophy of the country, or the Indian philosophy, everything was there. But the main thing which is given by Kabir, or which is given by all the Masiha, all the prophets, which came in so many religions, and all the authors, which like the epic authors and so many things. So in all languages, the poets, saints, philosophers, bhakt, kavi, just like a romantic poetry also. There is the only one theme is the love for God, and the love for those things which are made by God, just like human and the nature.
Oh, I like how she puts it, huh?
Yeah. So
love for God
and
love for those things that are made by God.
Yeah.
So that is a very
and
big
this is
span,
actually this is the conclusion of both of the conferences. The love, on which I'm sure, I'm so sorry, I couldn't say like this way this time, I can't say, but I must say that I think which values we these days we are just going to lose, just these days we all over world, every world, every country of the world, I'm saying, we're sitting on the volcano of just like hatred and violence, and these, say the Atagwad,
terrorists.
Yeah, terrorists.
Yes.
Of everywhere there is.
Yes.
But this is the only love. A single small love. He loves the red rose in the hand of a little, tiny, small child can be answer of so many violences and so many hatred, so many AK-47s, so many destructive weapons of the world violence, the only a single rose of beautiful lines of poetry, just like love in the hand of little, so small child holding the red flower, red rose.
That's
that is
a beautiful
love.
image. Yeah.
So really, we are here from India or from everywhere, just to convey the whole world that we are same, because the God, He is. Because He made us the same way, the colors and the skin colors depends on the environment. Suppose if we stretch out the skins, you can't define between the Negro and between the Americans, and who is you can't tell what was the color. So that is the truth. So we are here with this truth, the only love for all the humanity and brotherhood. The world, Vishwava, Bandhutva, which is
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Yeah, these are the doctrines of Indian philosophy, and only these doctrines of the mankind then can save this earth, which is just we are going just to destroy ourselves. We are just doing everything with us and with others. So the love is the only solution, and this is I think, in Kabir seminar I just heard Professor Adesh was telling about my paper. So I said the same thing in my paper, that the Kabir Das ji, he was a Prem Margis, and he said Pothi Parapar Jagmua Pandit Bhayanak Hoye. Although so many books read, so many you can read all the books.
Yeah, say but the again.
Yeah,
Pothi Parapar
Jagmua Pandit Bhayanak Hoye. Dhai Akhar Prem Ka Padhe So Pandit Hoye. So we are those type of illiterate person,
that for me.
Which we are knowing only the Thai. And those are 2.5 words of love.
Prem,
we all know we or prem.
But
these are this is the symbolic.
If you can, what he's saying is, if you can read and fathom the meaning of that 2.5 syllables, then you are a real.
I think
Pandit.
I'm sorry, my Professor Adesh is here. He must please help me, because my English is so bad.
No, your English is fine.
Once your message reaches to the heart of the people, that is the purpose of language. We are speaking very well.
Very well indeed. Let me now bring in to hear her recite her poetry.
Yes, yes.
But I just wanted to tease the Sufi brain a little bit, because it fascinates me, Professor G. Where does all these pearls come out of from? And as you so rightly put, both of them have this, because she's also a Sufi, Madhurima. But they feel like they're real pearls coming out of the sea. They're so small.
She's called the Sufiana Shairi ki Abru, the prestige the dignity of the Sufiana kalam,
Sufiana shairi ki
literature.
abru.
Yes.
So let me interpret you all. I'm so sorry. I'm just taking this this opportunity. These are some lines के मैं फ़कीरी को गज़ल में आशिकी लिखती रही.
वाह वाह वाह.
मैं फ़कीरी को गज़ल में आशिकी लिखती रही. लम्हा लम्हा खुदकुशी को जिंदगी लिखती रही.
क्या बात है.
लम्हा लम्हा खुदकुशी को जिंदगी लिखती रही. पाँव रुकते ही नहीं थे मंजिलों के बाद भी. My lyrics was not just it stops with the when we are thinking that these are my destiny. Actually, beyond destiny, I have to go. And this is the nice something कि पाँव रुकते ही नहीं थे मंजिलों के बाद भी. इश्क में खुद को मिटा के बेखुदी लिखती रही.
क्या बात है.
इश्क में खुद को मिटा के. इश्क इज द ढाई अक्षर. प्रेम लव. खुद को मिटा के बेखुदी लिखती रही. मैं फकीरी को गजल में आशिकी लिखती रही. So sorry.
तो ये है ना कि वो प्रसाद जी ने लिखा है कि इस पथ का उद्देश्य नहीं है इसी लक्ष्य तक टिक रहना, अभी तो पहुंचना उस सीमा तक
जिसके आगे राह नहीं है.
तो वो है कि जब इश्क में समझे मंजिल के बाद भी इनके कदम चलते रहे तो वो प्रेम की जो है
बस वही तो है ना.
प्रेम की जो है पराकाष्ठा है.
बिकॉज सब कुछ इसमें तो सभी इसका एसेंस तो ये है कि एक खोज है. ये एक खोज. इट्स अ सर्च.
Actually, the truth is inside you.
Yes.
यही
But you know, we keep
you have to search, as she's
for
saying,
it.
as Smita is saying that is search. You have to discover it. Yes, I feel very honored and that he spoke so highly about me and people respect me. But when I came here, I did whatever I did. It was just because of my love, and I did not look forward for any reward. And up to now, I've been teaching free of charge in my all classes, whether it is Hindi or it is music from beginners to the master's course I am teaching, and the aspects of Indian culture. So I have been doing the work selflessly. If he says it is I feel very honored if my services are recognized by my fellow countrymen. Then I feel inspired and encouraged.
Thank you very much, Professor Adesh. And we would like to, of course, continue this very wonderful discussion, but we've just realized that we have completed 1 hour. Time never stands still. Time waits for no one. So we would like to thank you once again. Maybe in a little while we will resume once again and have some poetry reading from all of you. But let us now end this part of the discussion as I thank you. I'm Sumita. I thank my listening audiences for their very kind attention as usual. But I also thank my most illustrious guests, my friend Madhurima Singh, Dr. Madhurima Singh.
The leader of the delegation of Indian.
Leader of the delegation from India for these two historic events, and the one and only Professor Harishankar Adesh, the mastermind behind such wonderful things all over the world, not just here. So we're very privileged to have you in studio, sir, and thank you for all that you have done.
So,
thank you, sir.
Namaskar.
Thank you.